Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a completely hilarious, fast-paced story about the unpredictable nature of sudden wealth, an incredibly weird machine, and the absolute chaos that follows. We're going to break down the rapid rise and spectacular fall of a guy who thought he'd literally just hacked the universe. It goes from a quiet walk home to totally unhinged, citywide mayhem in the blink of an eye. So strap in, because this is a wild ride.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to picture this hypothetical scenario for a second. What would you actually do if a single, totally ordinary coin could somehow buy you infinite luck? Would you use it just once, maybe twice, or would you keep pushing it until things spiraled completely out of control? To see exactly how fast things can go off the rails, we're following our notoriously lazy protagonist who is about to have his world turned upside down by something he stumbles on completely by accident.
So starting off with Section 1, a very weird machine.
Our story kicks off on a perfectly normal day. Our lazy stickman is just walking home when he spots this glowing, mysterious machine sitting right there beside the road. And right on the front, there's this simple, super tempting sign. Insert one coin, receive one lucky surprise. He kinda laughs, thinking it's a total joke, but curiosity wins out. He drops in a regular coin, and instantly a highly valuable, shiny golden coin drops right into his hands. He is absolutely thrilled.
Immediately, he slams another coin in. Boom, a pair of slick sunglasses drops out. Another coin. Boom, a tiny trophy. He starts going faster now, and out pops a rubber chicken. You can really start to see this escalating pattern of completely bizarre, unpredictable rewards. It's just dispensing pure, randomized novelty.
And just like that, the obsession begins. The guy is totally hooked. He starts pumping literally all of his money into this thing. He's not getting golden coins anymore, though. He's getting a flood of completely random, utterly useless junk. But the psychology here is just fascinating. He gets incredibly hyped every single time something drops. The sheer thrill of that unpredictable payout has totally hijacked his lazy demeanor.
Which brings us to Section 2, the luck business booms.
He decides, hey, why keep this to myself? And he turns this bizarre luck streak into an absolute empire. As he keeps playing, this massive crowd gathers around him, cheering every time a random item pops out. People are whipping out their phones, recording viral videos, and overnight, this stickman is famous. Capitalizing on all the hype, he officially opens the Lucky Machine business. The demand is insane. There's this huge, sprawling line of people waiting outside, desperate to get a piece of the magic.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part is Section 3, malfunction into super mode, because something deep inside that glowing circuitry is about to snap.
Suddenly, the machine roars to life and spits out 100 toothbrushes. Not one, not a pack of 4, 100 of them. The crowd is just stunned, the stickman is completely confused, the whole rhythm of those lucky surprises has warped into extreme overdrive.
And before anyone can even process the massive pile of dental hygiene products on the street, the machine fires off again. 500 left shoes, just left ones. A literal avalanche of unmatched footwear comes pouring out, burying the sidewalk.
But it doesn't stop there. It is totally off the rails now. Next comes a massive giant potato that just rolls into the street, followed immediately by a wildly dancing cactus. I mean, it's pure, unadulterated absurdity. The sheer volume of these objects is throwing the entire city into chaos. Traffic is backed up, people are slipping on toothbrushes, it's a complete disaster.
Moving into the climax here, Section 4, a chaotic city chase.
Watching his entire business melt down into a hazard zone, the panicked stickman realizes he has to pull the plug right now. He frantically hits the controls, trying to stop it, but there's this hilarious, terrible miscommunication. The machine utterly misunderstands his frantic commands to stop. Actually, scratch that. It thinks his panic is a command to enter super mode.
Super mode is a total nightmare. Bizarre rewards literally start raining down from the sky like a monsoon. That cheering crowd? Yeah, they instantly turn into a panicked mob, running for their lives as random junk plummets from above. The stickman desperately tries to escape the downpour, but the crowd totally turns on him. Suddenly, we're in the middle of this high-speed, incredibly funny chase sequence. An angry mob of citizens, dodging dancing cactus and flying rubber chickens, is chasing our panicked stickman right through the city streets.
So the crucial point is Section 5, luck, effort, and trouble.
After this breathless, frantic chase, The machine's energy finally just burns out. A heavy silence falls over the city. And right there on the screen of the machine, one final message appears in bright, glowing text. Luck without effort becomes trouble. I want you to sit with that for a second. It is such a profound takeaway wrapped up in a cartoon comedy. I mean, where in our own lives do we rely a bit too heavily on unearned luck, hoping for that golden coin, only to find ourselves buried in the metaphorical left shoes and rubber chickens of our own making?
And this brilliantly illustrates his turning point. Reading the screen, the Stickman doesn't even get mad. He genuinely laughs at how absurd it all got. He abandons his chaotic pursuit of random luck and completely pivots, opening a small, honest shop, trading that wild viral energy for steady, reliable effort. With his new honest business running smoothly, all that chaos just entirely fades away. The city cleans up the toothbrushes, hauls away the potatoes, and everything finally becomes quiet and peaceful. He learned his lesson, the town is safe, and it really feels like we've reached a perfectly neat, tidy resolution to the story.
But then, look really closely inside his quiet new shop. Sitting right there in the corner, glowing softly in the shadows, a tiny, miniature version of the luck machine has magically appeared again, leaving us with a very ominous "to be continued." Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important question. After seeing the golden coins, the viral fame, the dancing cacti, and the absolute chaos, what would you do if a tiny, glowing machine appeared in your room right now? Would you ignore it, or would you reach into your pocket, just to see what happens? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep wondering, keep learning, and I will catch you on the next one.